significantly exceeded market forecasts of a 0.6% rise and accelerated from a 0.5% gain in March. Let's look at the chart in And now to the foreign exchange market. Top currency gainers are New Zealand dollar at 0.61%, Australian dollar at 0.34%, Norwegian krone at 0.31%, euros at 0.10%, and Japanese yen at 0.25%. The biggest losers are Turkish lira at a negative 0.38%, dollar index at a negative 0.17%, and British pound at a negative 0.01%. Let's take a look at the cryptocurrency markets. Over to the commodity markets, we have gold slipped to around $3,200 per ounce today, on track for a weekly loss of over 3%, as easing global trade tensions weakened its appeal as a safe haven. The US and China had recently agreed to temporarily reduce tariffs for 90 days, soothing concerns about the prolonged fallout from the trade conflict. Geopolitical risks also appear to subside, with the India-Pakistan truce holding steady. However, progress in negotiations between Russia and Ukraine showed signs of stalling. Meanwhile, typically supportive of the non-yielding metal, inflation data from the US reinforced expectations that the Federal Reserve will cut interest rates at least twice this year. However, Fed Chair Jerome Powell cautioned that inflation could become more volatile in the future due to more frequent supply shocks, potentially complicating central banks' efforts to maintain price stability. Still looking at the commodities, WTI crude oil futures traded around $61 per barrel today, poised for a weekly gain as optimism over US-China trade relations overshadowed concerns about global oversupply. Earlier in the week, the two countries agreed to a 90-day truce in their trade dispute, committing to a significantly reduced tariffs, a breakthrough that eased demand fears from the world's top oil consumers. However, gains were capped by reports that Iran may reach a deal with the US for sanction relief. President Trump also signaled progress in the long-term peace talks with Iran, fueling expectations of increased Iran oil supply. Adding to the pressure, US government data revealed a surprise build in crude inventories. The International Energy Agency also raised its global supply by 380,000 barrels per day, citing output increases from Saudi Arabia and other OPEC Plus members as they unwind production cuts. To the stock markets, the Stoxx 50 edged up 0.2%, and the Stoxx 60 gained 0.6% today, with both indexes on track to close the week approximately 1.8% higher, potentially marking a fifth consecutive weekly advance. Investors continue to weigh the prospects of de-escalation in the ongoing trade war, while keeping a close eye on the Russia-Ukraine peace talks. On Friday, healthcare, communications, and oil and gas sectors led the gains, while technology stocks lagged behind. Meanwhile, traders digested a fresh round of corporate earnings. Shares of Richemont surged around 4% after the luxury goods group reported a better-than-expected 7% increase in the first quarter revenues. Swiss Re also posted strong results with a 16% rise in quarterly profit, but the company's shares declined about 1%. That is for today on World Economy. My name is Ruth Udo. Remember, stay informed, stay ahead, and see you next time.
TV, broadening your horizon.
Broadening your horizon is what every living being not only genuinely desires, but heartily pursues and intentionally invests in. For in the gathering of men, only those whose minds are in tune with the dynamics of the past, present, and future innovations, inventions, politics, and governance are respected. We are Spectrum Television, and broadening your horizon is our obsession. Rescan your decoder now to connect Spectrum Television on the frequency 12589, symbol rate 26250. That is frequency 12589, symbol rate 26250. Polarization horizontal, and join our online community at spectrumtvlive.ng. For further inquiries, please call 0704 158 5642 or 0704 541 7707. Spectrum Television, broadening your horizon.
The depth of knowledge, fun, and entertainment you experience on Spectrum Television can never be overstated, especially when you get them all at once. At Spectrum Television, we start your day with insightful political and social discussion, a spotlight on Africa and the world's view. On well-being, we prioritize your health and mental space, staying fit and achieving goals. Stay updated with the business world, of financial markets, and global economic analysis. We bring you all the latest from the world of sports and cutting-edge innovations, looking at the future of tech on Tech Insights, and stay updated with the latest in entertainment and music on Entertainment Now. Our carefully crafted content is designed to broaden your horizons and keep you informed and entertained. You won't want to miss a minute.
Shower you with all my attention. Yeah, these are my only intentions.
Watch Spectrum Television live on free-to-air. Scan your decoder to continue receiving the best of our signals, or stream live at www.spectrumtvlive.ng. For more inquiries, call 0704 158 5642. Spectrum Television, broadening your horizon.
Get ready for the exciting showdown, the biggest names, the toughest competition, and the most thrilling moments. From the gridiron to hardwood, and from the pitch to the track. Join us for Sports Central, the most electrifying sports program on television, every weekday from 11 a.m. to 12 noon on Spectrum Television. Sports Central, your home for sports.